fucking cold today. It's cold in Houston.
A little brick, me and my little hot cocoa. You know what I'm saying?
We need that right now.
Yeah, definitely do need some.
No. Like we really need that right now.
Nah, it's chilly out here. My hands is cold. I'm a little.
It gets cold in Houston. For those of you who don't know,
it gets chilly.
Yeah.
But welcome to JoJo Show. It's your boy Joe
and Jonah,
and today we're back at it again with another video.
Yep.
As you can see, nice scenery. It's a little cute.
Some light.
It's a little cute out here, whatever.
The outskirts of downtown Houston.
Yeah, Buffalo Bayou. You
Yep.
know what I mean? If for those who know about it, you already know there's a nice area.
Yep.
But I want to speak about something that's it's a little concerning to me. You know, been in my mind these past few weeks and months.
Mm-hmm.
AI, IT, technology, these things.
Okay.
The emergence of it, the automated software, Tesla, Neuralink. All this automating people's voices or music and pictures and all these things. I mean, Jonah's the IT guy, so he has more information on what that really is. But for me, I'm scared of it. I'm not really a fan of it. I think that's something that's gonna lead society down the hill. But Jonah, what's like from your point of view? Like, what do you think about this?
My point of view overall in the technology field, where everything is progressing, I tiptoe on a fine line of it's beneficial for society and where we're going and technology and how it just helps people overall. But then I also understand the negatives that come along with it. This topic is not to get into the negatives of social media and the impact on the brain, but it is still following that same concept that technology can harm a lot of people. It could cause a lot of problems. And you brought up a good amount of points, like the music, right? Yeah. Big fan of Kanye. I'm sure everyone has seen, including you, the deep fake, the deep AI going and creating songs as Kanye. Have you seen it?
So you said deep fake.
Yeah.
What exactly is that?
So a deep fake would be along the lines of Netflix actually covered this in Black Mirror.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So a deep fake is basically, let's use our president right now. This is not getting political, but let's say someone wants
conspiracy.
Let's say somebody wants to create a deep fake of Joe Biden. What that would look like is they use this AI technology to replicate Joe Biden, and basically, I could sit here right now. I could be sitting in the same exact scenery. I'll use AI technology, and I'll be honest, I don't know who has access to that, and if you do, it's illegal.
Conspiracy.
And basically, I would be able to take the shape of Joe Biden and say that I'm declaring a war on the world.
So, he is a reptile.
Yeah, I guess so.
But, yeah, no, with that being said, just the thought of that, because mind you, technology to the public, that's already been created to the army of these people years before us.
For sure.
So imagine we're getting this now. Imagine what they've already done with this before.
1,000%.
And what they have right now.
We're actually behind. I know that sounds backwards. You said it right.
Yeah.
That the military has access to, billions and trillions of dollars into the government, into the military alone. That's technology that we probably will never see, which is crazy to think, right? Because we think we have so much. They have so much more.
Yeah, they have things definitely in a locker, just sitting there. Even with voice and pictures.
Yeah. Imagine
how many false recordings we've heard, false pictures we've seen. This person was seen doing this.
Yeah.
It's so easy to fearmonger with it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Well, your point of view is what good will that even do for society?
So it's tough. Good question. I feel like the good would come in the sense of making things easier. Do I think when it comes to, being a producer, an artist, and creating music, is that really needed in that field? No. But AI, as you know, you saw me messing around with Adobe.
It's crazy.
That you can create images from it, and that could be good for a business. Hey, I don't know where I could find an exact picture of, a unicorn on a chessboard. Something like that. That's my theme for my business. Well, AI could provide that to you. The unicorn and make it look whatever. You could do cartoon, animation. And it just gets rid of the difficulty of being able to oh, I have to go to this guy to get this done. It just takes place. At literally typing, generate, done. It makes things easier. I have a question to ask you back. How would you feel, and this is where I understand it's a negative, how would you feel, big fan of Kanye, if you were to hear a song, you're like, oh my God, Kanye just dropped some heat. Let's just say this whole album right now came out, and then you're just like, oh shit, it wasn't even Kanye. It was AI the whole time.
I'm gonna be real.
Are you gonna be upset, or are you gonna be like, wow, this is actually kind of fire?
I'm gonna be neither. I'm gonna be scared.
Yeah? Why scared?
That's gonna make me more scared because, like, again, it's like I'm not even listening to the right person. I'm not even listening to the real person.
Yeah.
Like, anybody can just literally make make music of somebody else, and let's say if it's better than the quality that he originally makes.
Yeah.
It's AI. It's gonna be perfect. So let's just imagine what they can do with that.
Yeah.
Somebody out there can just, I'm gonna drop a whole album of Drake just saying some wild stuff.
Yeah.
And Drake can just go, that's not me. But there's gonna be people out there who's gonna believe, nah, that's you, Drake. Yeah. Nah, that can't be AI. It's too perfect. So put that context and just a sense of voice recording, like what happened with Andrew Tate. He got locked up. They said, those voice recordings. It came out that all that stuff was fake.
Which ones? I can't even say.
The one where he got arrested over in Romania. Yeah. Those recordings of him talking, saying all these things, that was all fake.
Oh, really?
That's why it's not in jail, because it came out all those allegations.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't even real.
I didn't know that.
So people's lives can really go.
It could be altered for sure. It bad, compromised, like, really bad.
So now, let's make it more realistic, right? What's like one big thing that struggles in society is allegations on men. Oh, domestic violence, abuse. He verbally abused me. If this AI software is this accessible to people, imagine what they can really do with this. Or people in general, imagine what they can really do with this.
Okay, I agree with the point, but I want to give some pushback there in the sense that, yes, it's accessible, but to a certain extent. You have to have some kind of tech savviness to be able to do this. Yeah. Right? Like, I as I said before, the deep fakes, I'm sure I could figure out a way, because, I am tech savvy. I do like this stuff. But overall, am I going to want to? Do I have an agenda? No, but I'm sure there are people. But overall, like, it's hard to get your hands on this stuff. Like, I have Adobe that is allowing you to do this, but that is keeping it simple. Here, you could create an image and boom.
Right.
To get your hands on something where it's like, I could put a suit on right now, sit here, say some BS, and disguise myself as a deep fake as Joe Biden. That's some more technology and access that you would have to get to,
I hear that.
I'll be honest, I don't know where to find. I haven't gone looking. Again, I don't have a need for that.
I mean, this is more like, dude, money nowadays, everybody has money now. True. All it takes is, I'll give you $700K. Just make me a clip. Yeah. This person saying this, I'll give you a cut, and that's it.
Well, to keep in mind, it is illegal too. It is illegal. Yeah. It's not like it's legal and it's like, hey, everybody has access to go do this.
I guess it is illegal. I guess we can limit it that way. It's just the idea of these higher ups have this kind of power, and they obviously use their power and these resources for bad and good. Yeah. So that's what I'm a little more afraid of, because that goes into impact on society, where overall, I believe technology overall, the more it advances, the more society is gonna decrease. The more it's gonna, this whole utopic. Well, it's gonna lead to a dystopic society with this technology, because we're gonna become so dependable on things being easy for us, things being done for us already. You're gonna be so dependable on, I don't need a physical bank card. My phone has this thing, or even Neuralink. I'm linked to this hardware, Tesla, or it drives for me. Like, it's gonna come to a point where people are literally gonna forget mortal skills, and we're gonna be just vegetables. They're zombies. Like, whatever the technology wants me to do, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, look at it with social media. Yeah, where everybody's dancing.
That's funny. Like, everybody's just dancing with no moral compass. They're just dancing.
Yeah, there's no. I like that. There's no informative. Let me not say informative. There's no tangible advancement in society with technology.
Say that one more time.
There's no tangible advancement in society, as in, like, everything's becoming cloud based, and it does it for us. Where tangible is like a tangible advancement would be like a walking cane. You know what I mean? Tools, things that we still have to control. but it makes it more efficient for us to use. Where technology is becoming all cloud based. Like even with editing, how our software has an AI editing
Yes.
template. All I got is I don't feel like editing right now. AI, do make something up.
It's tough. I see your point. I agree with your point. Let's make that clear. I absolutely agree with your point. I'm just tiptoeing that line. Like I said, it's a fine line. I could definitely see where it is overall a problem. But can you yourself not say like technology, AI has not, because whether you believe it or not, Google Maps, all these things uses AI technology to learn your routes. Hey, I remember I had almost gotten an internship at UPS, and that was one of the things that they talk about. This was when I was in college, how they have technology built into their system for the drivers, right? Let's say it hits a certain route one day, the AI will pick up like, hey, you actually should go this way because this route took you 8 minutes while this one will get you 6 minutes.
That would be tangible though.
But then that could be applied to a lot of things, don't you think? A lot of things in our society.
Oh, well, okay. An example of like Tesla. How if Tesla wanted to, you know how they're pushing all electric models, all get electric.
Yeah.
These companies wanted to. I think it's a way to control this.
Like the movie.
Yeah. Well, what's the name of the movie? But we don't know what movie that was.
Yeah, Julia Roberts.
Where it's like, you know what? You didn't get the upgrade in this car when I put it out to you. I'm gonna disable your car. Now you can't use it until you upgrade it.
You know what I think the problem is that why people don't think about this is because it's far-fetched. And I'm buying into what you're saying. People think it's far-fetched, like, no, I bought this car. No, Tesla, like, I bought this car, I did the financing, I got a loan, all that good stuff. Like, there's no way. But there probably is a way, right?
You know what else is far-fetched?
We wouldn't know. What?
Wearing a mask to protect you from the most deadliest disease known to man.
Oh, boy.
That's also far-fetched.
Yeah, no, for sure. Right? For sure.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, people, everything that we thought was far-fetched in this society has been done to us.
Yeah.
Just want to point that out.
That's a good point.
They're not just throwing this technology at us just for, hey, they will love this technology.
Yeah.
Nah, there's a motive behind these things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the end of the day, the world we live in is all about ROI, return on investment.
Yep.
What is the return that we're going to get as a government if we give these people this? Oh, I know what it is. We're going to have access to their photos, access to their recordings, access to their own personal things. Like, guys, AI and technology is not just about like software and these things. It goes deeper than that.
Yeah.
Everything we do is literally tied to technology in our phones.
There's an agenda behind it. I'm a piggyback off that. I was scrolling the web just this week. This is gonna probably blow your mind. We're already aware. This should be sponsored by VPN. If you don't have a VPN, go get a VPN and just put it on your computer and always have it run.
VPN now.
Seriously, any VPN, NordVPN, whatever, just use it. That's it. Basically, if your computer is not protected, right? Let's go with the computers. If your computer is not protected, let's say you connect to a random Wi-Fi or even in your own home. Did you know there's a website that you, Johannes, can go type in and you could watch people all over the world from their laptop, from their phones, from anywhere? No, I'm not even making this up. I just found this out this week.
That's on Black Mirror too. Yeah. Remember when they got blackmailed? Remember there was the one kid, the one dude, because he had and they had the recording of him.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
Far-fetched, but these are things
it's possible. Yeah.
Real. Remember when Xbox came out with Connect and people were hacking the Xboxes, watching these people sleep and all these things? Like,
overall, it has a lot of negatives.
I think it has more negatives than positives. The only positives, okay, when it's balanced correctly, like as far as Google Maps, the little tangible necessary things that we use. But when it comes to that next level of you running my car, you running my phone, like everything.
What's your thoughts on the Neuralink then? It's basically like a chip that connects to your brain, and
Black Mirror too.
That too, and then I'm not gonna lie, I personally think this one is hot. It's already actually in motion, where they have chips.
Fuck that.
Like, let's say there's my door right here. Beep.
No.
Crazy.
Because again, all that chip is linked and controlled by somebody.
Yeah.
So let's say again,
This is dope though. I like the concept. I like the concept.
is dope.
I can't sit here and say I don't.
It's just the fact that, dude, using that like that in the wrong hands, which we all know, 99% of these things are not in the good hands.
No.
Yo, Jonah, your bank account. We see that you didn't subscribe to our savings account. Might want to limit his no debit card today.
Yeah.
And then you go, hey, what's going on? Oh, we're having some technical issues.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you with an update. And they'll hit you with that. They'll give you the runaround. It's confidential. It's confidential.
We're talking hypotheticals here. Obviously, it's hypothetical in the moment. It's hypothetical in the moment because all we could do is assume what could take place. At the moment, it hasn't affected us to that degree.
Thank God.
Thank God, right? But it is all very much possible.
So now, all right. Future predictions on all this. Future predictions on what is your idea of how society will be. Let's give it 15 to 20 years from now with technology. What is your prediction? It's set in stone. Let's mark it. What do you think things are going to be like?
15
to 20 years from now.
Here's the back end that I didn't include. We also have to be the ones running this AI. It's not like AI just gets up on its own and just does its thing.
I mean,
it doesn't.
Maybe it could. Well, remember that they created something, AI
where
brain
it starts learning itself. That's I get it. But
iRobot. I'm just saying.
I get it. Yeah. But at the same time, who created AI? Developers, all this programmers, all this stuff. But we have to be able to do this. We have to put these things in motion. So it's not like, it's just instantly going to take over. Now, do I hope that the people that are creating this stuff keeps it, manageable, where it's like, we're not going to let this get out of control. Like, we have ChatGPT. We see how much it helps with people with their daily life. Okay, let's try to keep it at that level. Like, if you were to ask some crazy crap to ChatGPT, have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I've done it just to see, I'm not going to say it, but whatever. And then it tells you, oh, no, I can't do that. I'm not capable of doing that. No matter how many times you ask it, the site will block you if you continue. But I am not capable of giving information like that. I do not even know what that is. So there's people on the back end that are preventing certain things from taking place also. I just hope it stays that course.
So before we move on to the future predictions, I want to say this one thing real quick. The internet was also manned and controlled by good people in good faith, and then created was the dark web. So I'm just saying, guns were made to protect people, but it's also been used to hurt people.
Yeah.
Even with medicine, it's been used to help people, but it's also been used to deform people.
Tuskegee.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, this is just another one of those things where it's yes, in good faith, in good hands, for sure. But there's always going to be people who can hack these things or buy the patent to the technology. Remember, America's all about capitalism. If somebody in a different country wants to buy parts of the software, they will sell it.
Yeah.
They will sell it, and they will not have any kind of limitations of what those people are doing out there.
Yeah.
So before so I'll put that out there.
Good point.